couple of things we could do. One is we could increase the gravity so the player kind of sticks, is pushed down and sticks on top of this thing, meaning that it'll be able to send us that message when it touches us right at the flinging point. Or we could make it rotate a bit slower. Either of those would work fine. I might just make it rotate a little slower. So instead of setting the rotation to -1, I might try -0.5. There we go. So only if I'm touching it at the flinging time will it fling me. So that's quite nice. That's how that works. Now, you might want to make these numbers dynamic. The flinging strength, I'd like to make it so that if I'm standing near the tip, it flings me further. If I'm near the base, it flings me less far. So the way that I'm going to dynamically set these X and Y velocities, just get rid of those. I'm going to set them to some variables that get set when the player touches the top of this. So we'll go to variables. We want a number variable called Y velocity strength, and the same thing for X velocity strength. X and Y velocity strength. Alright. I will set those whenever the player is touching this. Not just if it's active, but whenever. So I want to know how far the player is from this point of the octopus arm there. So I know that the octopus's position is, the octopus arm position over here is where its X position is, and then, but this point is X position of it plus its width. So to get this point first, I'm going to say X position of myself plus width of myself. So that's the first number we need. From transform, X position of myself, and then a plus. And then a width of myself, which is from transform actual width of myself. Okay, so that gives us this position over here, the right side of the arm. Then I want to figure out what the difference is between where the player is and that position. So I want this number minus the position of the player. So get a minus this number minus position of the player. So that would be X position of the player, which we have saved as a variable. That'll get us the horizontal difference